Let's simplify and then solve equation in number 3. Step 1. Simplify the equation. On this equation, we have a left-hand side expression that's very long, and there's a lot of simplifying that needs to take place. On the right-hand side, it's already simplified because it's just one number, 48. There is no distribution and no like terms to be combined. So starting off over here on the left-hand side, we have two distributions that we need to do before we can start combining like terms. The first distribution is 4 times the quantity x plus 2. So our first distribution box model will have a 4 on the outside of the row, a positive 1x on top of the first column, and a positive 2 on top of the second column. Positive 4 times positive 1x equals positive 4x. Positive 4 times positive 2 equals 8. These two terms are not like terms, so we are going to write them as 4x plus 8. They cannot be combined. The next distribution is positive 2 times 3x plus 5. The positive 2 will go on the outside of the box model. Then we're going to have a positive 3x on the first column top, and then a positive 5 on the top of the second column. Positive 2 times positive 3x equals positive 6x. Positive 2 times positive 5 equals positive 10. These two terms are not like terms with each other, so we're just going to keep on including these terms to the ones that we have started already, plus 6x, plus 10, and all of this, of course, is equal to 48 to put our equation back together. Now, our equation is a little more simplified in that there's no distributions anymore, but it's not simplified because we still need to combine like terms. We have a couple of x variable terms, 4x plus 6x, and then we also have a couple of numeric terms, 8 plus 10. Combining like terms in the x variables, we are going to add the coefficients. 4 plus 6 equals 10x. So positive 10x, and then we have 8 plus 10 more equals 18. And all of this, of course, equals 48. The equation is now simplified because we did all the distributions, and we combined like terms. How did we simplify the equation? We simplified this equation by doing all the distributions that we needed to, and then combining the like terms when we could. Step 2. Solve the equation using inverse operations. To solve this equation, we need to get this variable x all by itself, and we're going to start by removing this added 18. To remove plus 18, we need to minus or subtract 18 from both sides. 10x plus 18 minus 18 will leave you with just 10x. And on the other side, 48 minus 18 equals 30. Our x is still not alone yet because we are also multiplying x times 10. So to undo that, the inverse operation is to divide both sides by 10. 10x divided by 10 equals 1x, or just x, equals 30 divided by 10 equals 3. So x equals 3 is now our solved equation. This is the value that if we put this value in for the x's, it will make this equation completely true. How did we solve the equation? After simplifying the equation, to finish and solve for the variable, we used inverse operations of subtract 18 and divide by 10 to get to our final solved equation x equals 3. Step 3, optional. Check the solution. If I take x and replace it with the value 3 in the original equation, we would want to make sure that this side of the expression did evaluate to 48. And so here's the work that I did, where I took the value 3 and replaced x with 3, and then I evaluated this expression all the way down until I had 20 plus 28, which equaled 48. So this confirmed that x equals 3 is the value that when substituted into the equation gave us a true equation, 48 equals 48. You are now ready to simplify and then solve the equation in number 4.